Okay, this is not going to be that fun, but so we're going to have to kill the tetraminos. So we'll start with that. So where we have it kill the update function, we actually have to have it delete the object from the world. So I'm going to start with that. So if bumped, fill the backup and then fill the displacement into the fill list, make a new tetramino, add it to the world, check lines, and then disable that tetramino that just got bumped. These, yeah, that's fine, but we're gonna, I guess I'll just comment those out because we're gonna change it. So now it's actually going to be saying something different. I think we can say world dot delete this, and let's see if that does it. Yeah, good. Okay, and notice they're stacking on top of it. So the fill list is working, but they're invisible. Well, I mean they're dead. They're gone. The objects are gone, but the fill list is still there. We're gonna have to change the way the fill list stores information because it needs the color of the current tetramino. I don't know where we get that color. It's called hue. This dot hue. So when we say fill list dot push displacement dot add vector anchor, we're going to have to make these sort of more complicated. Well, I'm going to have to do this in more than one location. So yeah, that's it, right? Sure. So we not only store the little vector, but we now need to store the color of it as well, and that's good. That's going to ruin the bump check. Yes. So where do we do the bump check? So we do that here in the fill list. For the things in the fill list, check to see if we bumped it. We can no longer pull vectors out of the fill list because the vector is only one element within a two-element array now. So if we say, everything in the fill list, well, they're no longer vectors, they're arrays with a vector and a color. So we're going to have to say where these little things say vec, for each vector in here, we're just going to say they're no longer vectors actually. So that's kind of a misnomer. We're going to have to say 0. So the first thing in the array, because they're no longer just vectors. The vector is the first thing in the array. So those we'll check to see if it's bumped. I think that's all we need to do. So check that. Maybe. No, we got to do it up here too. So that will do that there. Yeah, okay. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Rotate. We need something in rotate to make sure that it doesn't hit stuff. We don't have that done yet, but later maybe. Okay, so that's good. Let's see if that still works. Zip, 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 zip. Okay, everything's good. Now all we need to do is draw what's in the fill list. So main draw for objects, for object of world, whatever, else draw object, So if the object has a renderer, draw the object, or else draw that. Good. For var, we'll just say vec of fill list. We need to draw this thing. I guess I'm going to go back to the Tetramino and see how it's drawn. I'm just going to copy all that and what? Yeah, okay. Main. Okay, so set bx to 200, by to 40. I don't get that. Oh, probably because you come in 200, you come down 40. Okay. S is 40, size is 40. For displacements of, so we only have one display. You know, each of these is its own thing now. It's not like a 4-bit Tetramino. It's now a single bit. So we don't really need the for loop. So begin path, create a rectangle, put its left corner here. It's going to say vec 0.x times size. What? Okay. And then, yeah, that's fine. And then this will be x0.y 4040. I could have, yeah, that's fine. I mean, I'll just put S's there. Fill style will be vec 1. Yes. Yes. Okay. Hey, that is awesome. Okay, so I think it'll clear the row, but again, it's not going to be perfect. It's going to empty the row, but the things will just sit there, like nothing will fall down to fill the space. So let's just make sure that works. Well, works insofar as I've said that it will. I hate these things. Perfect. What? This is not good. Starting over. Yeah, I think we found that the long one, oh god, did have a problem. And this is not good. Okay, the clear lines, we had to rewrite because there's no longer vectors to check. So we now need to do the clear lines. This game. Okay, yeah, where was clear lines? I think that was in world. Check lines. So when we check the fill list for y of that, we need to say y0 always, and y0. I hate these things. What? Monsters. Oh, this one's gonna suck, isn't it? Well, you can't win them all. I don't know. I do not know what just happened there. I gotta see that again. I don't know what the heck just happened. Okay. So dumb. Ugh. Okay. Another problem we're gonna have, apparently, is that well, no. If we remove things from the list while we're cycling through the list, that's not good. So what we're probably going to add more complication to this. We're gonna have to go in reverse. Yeah, because if you have like a list of things, like sure, whatever, and let's say you want to cycle through and remove anything over anything over 3, let's say. Okay, so that's okay, that's okay, that's okay, that's okay. This needs to be removed, so I am now on the 4th item. So I delete that, and now I'm on the 5th item, or something like that. I think that might be what's happening, something to that extent, which is why we're getting this weird, ugly thing. So we'll probably have to clean that up somehow. If y is equal on that index, yeah, remove it. I guess we could say we'll just keep track of list items. There's probably a better way to do this, but this is all I can think of. We'll keep track of that. We will get the index of whatever we want to remove. We won't splice it just yet. We'll just store the index of the things that we want to remove once we identify them. And then after that, we want to is there a sort? Let me look. I don't know. Script sort numbers array. Just tell me this is a sort thing. Hey. So points, numbers. What? the lowest. Sort numbers in array in ascending order. I really have to do this? Return the difference. I don't really understand that. Well, I want this then. So I already got a thing. Dot sort. And it will return it. I think it'll just, well, okay, there's points. Sort it. Alert points. I just want to know if it actually changes the original thing or if it just spits out an assorted version. And it actually does it. Okay, good. So I am going to do that. So list items is now sorted. Ooh. In descending order. Yeah, that's good. So now we start with the later indices. And that way, you know, if we're removing them, and we remove the big ones first, I'm hoping that it will be better. So then for var thing of list items, well, I had it, shoot. I need that slice or splice thing. I forget what it was. Remove array JavaScript. Splice, okay. Fill list. Splice. Thing. I'll just say thing. 1. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's see if this works. Is that in line? Good. Don't mind these guys. I do mind this one because he has a problem. Oh, poop. I should not have done that, actually. Hey. Nice. Hey. It actually kind of works. I shall take it. It's kind of what? See, the rotation needs to be worked on. It's actually weird the way it doesn't, like, it's almost a different game. It's almost a fine game, actually, because you got to, like, break through to get to the lower level, and you can almost correct your mistakes. This is like super Tetris. Anyway, that's good. Well, that's pretty good. We'll make them fall in another video, I guess.